So what's it like living in the south of France as an openly gay man? Well, my experience has been incredibly positive, really, genuinely. Friends and family have been amazing. Even interactions with the French state and French administration has been very positive as a gay couple. I'm fortunate that through my life I've lived in places that my rights improved as a gay man over that period of time and have been enshrined in law and protected. But I think what's interesting of what's been happening, particularly in the USA over the last few months, is when you see those rights being taken away from people. You know, I'm old enough that I remember, you know, I'm 53, so I came out in 1988. I remember what the world was like as a gay man in 1988, at the height of the AIDS, HIV pandemic, the hysteria around that pandemic. It was truly toxic being a gay man at that point, and I think people forget about that, especially younger people who didn't experience it. I think it's difficult to understand how toxic it was and how marginalised you were as a gay man at that point in history. Why am I talking about this on a video about living in France? Well, over the coming weeks and months, I want to do a few more videos specifically on what France offers in way of protecting your rights as a member of a marginalised community. I can't imagine what it's like if you're living in the USA at the moment and you're facing your rights, and in some cases your identity is being removed from you. I truly have no concept of how that must feel, but it must be truly devastating. So what I hope over the next few videos that I do is that it'll give you a little bit more information on the protections that are available in France and what life is like here in France. Now, I'm absolutely not going to come on here and tell you that living in France is all croissants and skipping along the beach. It's absolutely not that. It's a Western country like any other, so there are benefits and there are drawbacks of living here as there are anywhere else. But what I will give you is the honest truth about it. I'm not going to come on here as a creator who shows you their vegetable patch in Provence and tells you that everything in the world is amazing, when in reality it's not for the vast majority of people. I come from a position of privilege. I get that. I absolutely, I certainly wouldn't ever challenge anyone if they said that to me. I do. But I also have a bit of historical perspective on the world that I think might be useful for people. So if you're interested, follow along. I'll give you the occasional rant, but I'll give you some useful information at the same time.